Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at all the silver in there. Let me zoom in. What's up, YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back with another $50 hunt. And today we are going to have a doozy. I picked up 2 boxes from my local Fifth Third today. As I always do, I open them at the bank to make sure that I have all my rolls, because I've had a number of boxes from this bank be 1 full roll short. And at the bank, when I opened it, it'll probably jump right out at you guys. If it doesn't, I'll show you. We do have a 1968 Ender. And as you know, most coin roll hunters, the superstition is if you got silver on the end, you probably have silver on the inside. But upon closer inspection, I see what looks like a San Francisco proof, and honestly, that looks to be silvery. And I did remove the entire top rack from here just to check enders, and when I got back here to the back corner, I don't know if it's going to show up, but I'll pull it out just for you to see it. We also have a 1952 Benji Ender. So I have high hopes for this box. So with that said, we are going to push this box back and we're going to get into it. And it looks like, folks, it's going to be a doozy. So it might be a long video. We might be opening most of this box on camera. I promise you I will fast forward so I don't waste your time if the rolls end up being empty. But look for us to open a lot of rolls in this box. This looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. So let's jump into it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to record opening most of these rolls. Unless I start hitting dead patches, I may turn the camera off. And you may see some cuts if I decide to change camera angles. I just want to be upfront with everybody so you know that I'm trying to let you guys experience this box just like I did. Or I do, I guess I should say, since I'm in the present tense here. That said, we are going to be looking at this box for silver, which we already know we have. We are looking for some pretty common varieties, mainly double die obverses and no FGs. I have a link in the description down below that outlines all of the coins that I look for, whether it be half dollars, quarters, nickels, dimes, or pennies. And you can use that as a reference as we go through this thing. And you may see me pass by some coins that do have a variety. And that's just because I've made the determination that it's in bad enough shape that even if it is a variety, I wouldn't keep it. So I go ahead and toss it back. I know others that keep every variety they find, no matter the condition. But I have enough of the various different varieties in the half dollar that I'm kind of to the point where I look for the nicer looking ones. So this is roll number 2, and like I said, I will fast forward until we come across something interesting. We go into roll number 3. That looks interesting. Looks like we might have come across our first silver right here. Hopefully you can see that. I got a feeling we are looking at some silver. And we have a 1968 Denver. It's pretty tarnished, pretty beat up, but it is a 40% silver. Roll number 5. Actually, I'm sorry, that's roll number 6. Can't count. That might be silver right there. Maybe. We'll see. Look, could be a faker. Could be a faker. Let's see. Oh, we have another 1968. Looks like Denver. For another 40%er. Roll number 8. Oh, wow. Look at that. We got a double, maybe a triple. Maybe a triple. We got one here. And nope, just a double. Just a double. This looks like, no, yeah, it's a double. Looks like we've got some 90% in here, though. Let's zoom in a little bit on this. You guys can see it. Let's see what we have here in the front. Got our first 90 of the box. 1964 Denver. And I will check this a little bit later in the video for a variety. So we'll move the 68s down here, 64 down here, and we have another silver right here. And it is another 1964. That is two 90% on the box. I love it. I can now see I've got that Benji in the back corner. It's been, we can see it now. So here we go. Roll number 9. Roll number 9. And for you guys that are new to coin roll hunting, the reason we get excited about silver, look at that. Another, that's probably a 90 right in the middle, is each one of these half dollars is worth about $10 after premiums. So getting a $10 piece of silver for 50 cents is a steal. So there we go. We have another 1964. This is another Philly. So we are up to 3. And we are only on roll number 9, boys and girls. We got a long way to go. We know we have at least one 40% ender, possibly one San Francisco proof. Could be silver. Oh, look at that. I missed it. It was hiding. We have a Benji. That looks like a Denver. 1963. First Benji out of a roll. We know we have that Benji ender. We have a 1963. That is also 90%, worth about $10. And everything that I'm stacking up over here, stuff that I will put under the scope and check for varieties. I just haven't, you know, I'll do it as we get a little bit later in the box and probably do some of it off camera because it's not the most exciting thing to watch. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at all the silver in there. Let me zoom in. If you guys can see that, if it's coming out, but I think we've got silver there, maybe. That might be a 40. That's probably a 90. That's probably a 90. And that's probably a 90. For fun, let's weigh this and see just how much that thing weighs. Let me turn it this way so you can read the numbers. So that's a 228.3 gram. So if we had weighed that, we would have known that was pretty messed up. Not messed up, but full of silver is what I meant to say. Not messed up. We like messed up rolls if they're full of silver. All right, we'll start here in the front. That was a 97. Another 1964. And let me zoom out a little bit so you can see me as I go through these. Sorry about that. Just realized I didn't zoom back out. Let's go to the next one. We have another 90%. 1964. That's a Denver. What do we have over here? That's a Philly. The last one was a Philly. So another Denver. And let's check this one. I think that's going to be 40. It is. We got a 1965 Philly. Put that next to the 64s. And I got a feeling this is going to be something cool. Nope. That's actually just a beautiful 1965. Look at that. That's probably from an SMS. I mean, there is no copper line in that. So just to show you the difference. See, you still have a copper line and a 40% silver. And this guy, it looks like it is straight silver. Both are 1965 Phillies, though. Well, that was a great roll. That was fantastic. Let me zoom back out. All right, what is this? This is roll 1012. And we are going to have more silver. We are going to have more silver. You can see it right there. And probably one right there too. This is probably a double. Probably a double. Let's see. We'll start in the back. Oh, that one surprised me. I thought that was going to be a 40%. 1964 Philly. And we've got one more right here. Another 1964 90%er. Another Philly. We're up to 3, 6. We are up to 7 90% silvers. That's awesome. Well, 8 if you count the Benji, which you absolutely should. Roll number, what is this, 13. Let's get into roll number 13. I think I can see silver through the paper. Maybe. Yes, I did. Right there. Silver through the paper. I think we just have one. Nope, there's two. One away from the end. So this is going to be another double. Got another double. It just fell out so you can see it right there. 1968 Denver. And this has got to be 90% here in the middle. Another 1964 Denver. Beautiful. I got a shiny in here. Looks like we have another. Here's a 2002 San Francisco clad proof. All right, here we go. Roll number 14. This is an amazing. If you're not a coin roll hunter, this is more silver than a lot of people find in a month, and I have found it in the first 14 rolls of this box. This is an amazing, amazing box. All right, so we have more shiny. We might have another clad proof. We definitely have more 90% silver right there. You can see it, and then right up here you can see we got something interesting. I think it's going to be another clad San Francisco proof, and it is. We have a 1993, and we've got a 1964. Look at that. I mean, that could be an SMS. SMS stands for coming out of a special mint set. Super shiny. It is a Philly. And I don't know, the 64 proofs may have come like this too. They might not have done a San Francisco proof. That is something I just don't know. So if you know, let me know in the comments down below. Because I know for the Benjis, I want to say they were all Phillies that were proofs. A long time ago, I found a box that was full of proof Benjis, and they were all Phillies. Roll number 17. Oh yeah, look at that. So we've got at least two. We've got one here, and a couple of shinies. Let's see. Another 19, actually it already fell out. We got two 1964s. We have a Philly and another Philly. So beautiful, beautiful. So we're up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 11. I'll do it like this. We have 11 90% 1964s. Roll 19, and we have, this is the San Francisco proof. I'm curious if it's silver. Curious if it's silver. All right, well, we definitely have some silver in there. Well, that is going to be a clad proof. You can see it right here. We got some more shiny in there, and we have one, maybe two silvers. Maybe silver there, but I doubt it. That's definitely silver. And we have a 1989 San Francisco clad proof. Look at that edge. So we have 5 clad proofs, and let's check out this silver right here. Second from the top, we have another 1964 Philly. It's 12 on the box. Roll number 20. All right, I think we're going to have a Walker and probably another clad proof. Let's start with this silver. Oh no, this is the first one of these I have found in circulation. Look at that. That is San Francisco and a 1914. I don't have a lot of Barber halves. This is the first one I've ever found in a box of halves. Let me check that just to see the mintage. We have the 1914 S, 992,000 minted, and a G4 goes for $16. VG8, we're talking 20. We would definitely be down in here for sure. But 1914 S, only 992,000 minted. That is pretty awesome. Okay, let's see here. We have another clad proof, 1995 San Francisco clad proof. There it is. That's number 6 on the box. What is that? We'll call that a miscellaneous. 2000 Massachusetts. I don't know what that is. It's a stickered coin. We'll put that over here with our NIFCs. I don't know what that is. Now we just need a variety. If we could find us a no FG or something, that would be pretty cool. We'd have found one of everything. Tell you what, though, super stoked about this Barber. That is pretty darn cool. All right, we are into roll 21. This is roll 21. That is right. I can already see the silver through the roll here. I don't know if you can see that, but the silver pokes through. And we have probably 1, 2, 3 silvers. That's dark. I don't think that's going to be silver. Let's see. Was I right? No, it was a faker. 1971 Denver. No good. All right. There's still 3. I missed that one. First Walking Liberty of the box. 1936. No mint mark. Not in bad shape either. A mint mark would be right in here, and I don't see a mint mark. So now we've got a Barber, a Walker, a Benji. We have all of the 90% silver. Let's see here. What else do we have here? We have this guy. We have another 1964 Philly. And we have another 1964 Philly. This is our 40% ender. It is a 1968 Denver. And it is roll 24. I'm hoping we've got a little bit of extra stuff in here. Looks like we do. So we've got our 40% ender, and I think we've got another 40%er right there. So there's our 68. And we have, what is that? We have another 1965. Sorry, I fumbled my camera trying to take it down, so sorry for that cut. But we are through with the first half of the box. I think that's going to be silver. And we know that Benji's silver, and I think one of these in here was another, let's see here. I think that one's going to be another San Francisco clad proof. Could be silver. We don't know. We'll get into it. But as a quick recap, we've got a miscellaneous, a couple NIFCs, an unbelievable 1914 San Francisco Barber, which is just amazing. We got a Walker, a Benji, like 15 1964s, and a bunch of 40% silver. I think it's like 6 or 7 clad proofs, and then a bunch of stuff that I still have to scope for varieties. But just wanted to stop there for a second on I'm going to jump into the second half of the box. This thing's just amazing. This is our San Francisco clad ender. We don't know what's going to be inside this one. Let's take a look. Well, we know we're going to have a lot of silver. Already see it. So let's see here on the end. We had a 1977 San Francisco. And this guy looks, this might be a Walker. No, it's a Benji. 1952 Philly. That's nice. And the last one is a 1964 silver proof. I'm sorry, silver proof. 1964 90% silver. I can't talk. I'm so flabbergasted from all this silver. Okay, giveaway detail time. I will be giving away this 1964 Philly to a viewer of this video. All you need to do is leave a comment down below and include the word epic. I will put that on the bottom of the screen just so you know what how to spell the word correctly, because I will be sorting comments by that keyword. I'll post another video sometime in the next week or so and select a winner using the random comment picker. So again, leave a comment down below. The keyword is epic. And all the description of the giveaway will be found in the description down below on this video. Okay, we are 2 rolls away, or really 1 roll away after this one from our Benji ender. So this is roll 29. Just feels heavy. Just feels heavy. And it should, because we have at least 2 90% silvers in there. $1964 and a 1964. Both Phillies. 2 more 90% silvers for the haul. All right, we are to our Benji ender. And it looks like we might have some more silver on the inside. That's what that looks like up close. And my camera just looks really weird, guys. Sorry if I'm focused on that, but 1952 looks like maybe an O. Get my camera back on, or my scope back on. It is a Denver. That ended up being a Denver. Three Benjis on the box. I think I've got one more in there. We'll get to it. And there it is. 1964. Now this one's seen better days. I think that puts me to 20 1964s. So this is roll 31, and we have even more silver. Looks like more 90% in there. And we have an ender. That was a 64 on the end, like I called out at the halfway point. 64 Philly. And another 64 Philly. Roll number 30, what is that, 31? 32, roll 32. All right, look at all the silver in this one. 1, 2, 3, at least 3. Again, all look like they're 90%. We have another 1964. This is another one of those like proof finishes. That's also a Philadelphia. And we have another Benji, a 1948 Philadelphia. Super nice. Super duper nice. Roll 34. This is unbelievable, guys. This is just crazy. This box just keeps going and going and going. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have weighed this for fun. That's going to be another a Walker or another Barber, right? It's a Walker. 1944. Just looking for a mint mark. I don't see one. So this is a 44 Philly, making it 2 on the box. We have our first 1966 Philly. Is that going to be silver? Nope. 1993. We have a 1964. That's a Denver. First Denver we found in a good long while. We have another Benji, 1963. That looks like a Denver. That is 5 Benjis on the box. And another 1964. Roll 36. Roll 36. All right, back on the silver. We like that. We don't mind getting skunked on a roll as long as we come back hard. And I had this on the bottom. I didn't check the bottoms. We had a 64 Ender and at least 2 more silvers in the middle. Yeah, I didn't actually rotate or flip the bottom rack, so I was unaware that we had silver Enders. All right, let's see here. We've got another 1964. Absolutely gorgeous. Another Philly. We have a Clad Proof, 2002. And one more silver. Another 1964. Another Philly. I've lost track of the 64s. This is by far the most 90% silver I've found in a box. I've probably said that 10 times, but it just lets you know how excited I am to be opening this much silver. To help, I'm going to put this under the scope real quick, and I'll probably pull you down to look at this. This is 1982 Philly. I think we just found a no FG. Let me look at it. So here we are. Just to show you guys, there's our 82 Philly. And that FG should be right there in the crook of the leg. And look at that. This is a great looking 1982. There is not one shred of an FG in there. So we have filled the board. This is now a variety, a 1982P, a no FG. That is unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Wow. This just, I mean, and some of these no FG coins, folks, I'll look on eBay. I'll put some comps up. If you have really nice looking varieties, they will sell on eBay. It's been a long time, but I sold a 1974 DDO a couple of years ago for like, I want to say like 50 bucks, something like that. And I know I've sold a no FG and gotten like 40 or 50 bucks for it. So sometimes these varieties, even in ungraded, unslabbed condition, can bring a ton of money. All right, guys, this was roll 37. And we are looking at least 1, 2, 3 90% silvers. Let's weigh this one just for fun. How can I do this? This is 228.9 grams. So if I'd weighed this, I would have known for sure that we had some silver. So another 1964 Philly. 1964 Philly. What was that? It's a 1974 Faker. And another 1964. Looks like a Philly. There they are. Beautiful. Roll 41. Yeah, you can already see that through the paper. I don't know if I can catch the light right, but I can see the silver through the paper. Now that's going to be some kind of, that's got to be some kind of proof. That's the rim is just too thick. Look how thick that rim is. That's going to be, that's got to be, right? It's got to be. And it is. 2002 San Francisco silver proof. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't even know where to put that. Where do you put that? I'm going to put it right there. It's a bad place for me to put it, but. And we have a 1964 Denver. Another 90%. This is roll 43. So we are down. We have 7 rolls left. This is going to be the end of this gravy train. All right, so we have at least one more silver. And that looks like we may have another walker. We got 2. Got one here, and I think we've got another walker. I think we have another walker. We do. 1943. And this one looks like a Philly as well. So that is our 3rd walker. And we have one here. We have another Benji. Looks like we have another Denver. It's a 1953. And this is our 6th Benji. 4 rolls left. So this is roll 47. And we have more silver and at least one more clad proof. These look like they might be Benjis. They look old. They look old. Let's start with the clad proof. We have a actually it's a bicentennial. It's the 1976 San Francisco clad proof. Let's start back here. Oh, it is a Benji. Looks like a Denver, 1963. And we have another Benji. Looks like another Denver and a 1959. Second to last roll. So roll 49. Roll 49. Come on, we need some. Oh, yeah, we got some last couple of rolls silver. We've got one here and one here for at least 2 more silvers on the box. They look like 90s. Ooh, that's a 1966. That fooled me. Thought for sure that was going to be a 64. And we've got one more hiding in here right there. 1964. Another 90% silver. All right, folks, last roll, and then I got to do some counts, and I got to get through these varieties, and hopefully I can find a few more varieties and bring you guys in for that. And we will do a deeper dive on the computer on that 1972P, and we have some last roll silver. So if we had weighed those rolls, 2 out of the 3 would have told us that we had something interesting. Let's see here. Do we have another clad proof? No, we do not. How about this one? No. But we do have some silver, and it is another 1964. So one more 90% to cap us off. This has just been, I mean, if you've been following my channel, especially in the early years, which I do have a playlist for all my 2022s, and I think I have a playlist for each year that I've been doing this. And in my early years, finding silver was darn near impossible. I've had a handful of epic pulls, and this is going to be one of the more epic pulls I've ever had. So I am super stoked about this box of halves. I'm going to come back into a full recap, especially including the value on the silver. I will not be looking at numismatics. For the value number, it's more silver based on premiums today. But I do want to talk about this 1982. And I'll look to see if any of the Benjis or anything are special. But I do want to go through all of these particular potential varieties that I have. And if I happen to find anything interesting, we'll cover those as well. So I'm going to go off camera. We're going to look this stuff up, and I'll come back with a full wrap up. So I know this video is running really long, but we've had a ton of finds, and I did want to make sure that I spent a couple of minutes bringing you in on the scope and showing you a little more closely the couple of varieties that I found and some values. What I have under the scope here is just that 1982P, no FG, just to show it to you again very quickly. And if you want to see, there is the date on that, just so you have it. What I have pulled up already here is eBay. And you can see people are getting, in a higher quality, upwards of about 20 bucks for this thing. People with no real grade, we're talking, 8, 9 bucks, and graded, they can go for quite a bit more. I can tell you mine would not grade that high. So, if I could get anywhere from 8 to call it $20 for this coin, that's a pretty big win for a 50-cent piece. I did want to, again, pull up this 1914S. I showed you the mintage on it was really low, like 900,000 and change. And there's that S, mint mark. So it is a 1914S. On PCGS, they're saying this 1914S is about $40 in G4. Mine might go as high as a G8, but I doubt it. Now, that is a graded price. I went ahead and pulled it up on eBay. It's obviously not going for that much on eBay. People are getting, here's $14 plus shipping. Here's somebody, if you do the math, it's, I don't know, about $18 and change, $19 and change. So, the grade of mine, I would be happy to get a small premium over, melt plus premium today. Maybe an extra $1 or $2 is what I would shoot for. The problem with selling this kind of stuff on eBay is that they do take 15% off the top. But I do think it's pretty cool to know PCGS says it's a $40 coin. The last thing that I want to jump into, and I recently did a video on this, I went through all the 1964s that I had in my possession and found a bunch of DDOs. And one of the 1964, let me make sure it's a D, it is a D. One of the 1964 Ds did have a DDO. And I just wanted to point it out to you right here. We could see the double serif in the S. We've got the double T right here. We've got an extra notch on the 4, just a little bit. It's very subtle. When we get over to the D, we've got, and I got to get the light just right, but there's a doubling here in the serifs on the D. And you can see some doubling here in the N. And the last place you can see it is we've got some doubling right here in the hair. So right there. Also here on the Y. So definitely it is a 1964 DDO. There's a bunch of those. I did not take the time to see which one it was, but I did go ahead and just do a quick search just very generically on 1964 DDO. Here's one where the guy doesn't know what it is, and he got 40 bucks for this thing. So, this coin today, just silver values, $9.50, $10, call it 10 bucks with the premiums. If I could sell this on eBay and make 40 bucks, I'd happily give them 15%. This guy only got 20, but that's still pretty good after fees. Here's one for 35. So pretty nice coin. So that said, let's get over to the main camera. I want to give you a wrap up and a total value on this because it's a ton of coins. So we are into the wrap up, and I have to get pretty far back to get all of these coins into one shot. And apologies for talking fast, but I'm trying to wrap this up quickly because this video is already way too long. We did end up with a couple of stickered coins. That one gold leaf 1971. We had 12 various San Francisco clad proofs, and you guys can read the dates back on the video. I'm not going to read them off to you. They are in order. I did have, whatever this is, about 10 NIFCs. Again, not going to go through the dates. If you are creating $50 books, you need to grab these and fill your books. There's not a lot of extra value in these. They're just kind of fun to find. I'm sending them all back to the bank. We did end up with 3 Walking Liberties. I love finding Walking Liberties in bankrolled boxes, but we had a 43, a 44, and a 36, all Philadelphias. We had 8 Benjamin Franklins, ranging from 1948 up to 1963. We had 36 1964 90% silvers, 2 of which I'm pretty sure are proofs. You can see just how shiny they are. There's a mirror finish on those. And of course, we have that one DDO that I just pointed out at the end of the video. We did end up with 4 1965s, 2 1966s, a 67, and 5 1968s. We did have a 2002 San Francisco clad proof, Look at the silver edge on that thing, 90% right there. Of course, the star of the show, who finds Barber half dollars in circulation anymore? Well, I did, and it's a pretty rare one, 1914 S. Very excited to find that. And last but not least, we did have this one 1982 Philly No FG. So we had a little bit of everything in this hunt. I apologize for the length, but we had a ton of finds and a ton of rolls that I wanted to make sure I filmed and you guys could enjoy seeing me open all of them. If you like this format, I know it's really long. Let me know that in the comments down below. If you hate the length of this video and you made it this far, let me know that as well. I'm trying to make everybody happy. I would have hate to have just opened a couple of rolls and then cut to a wrap up. So I'm trying to find ways to do something like this a little more succinctly. That said, if you were paying attention to the video, there is going to be a giveaway. I'm going to pick one of the 1964s out of here. I'm going to give it away. There will be a keyword that you have to find in the middle of this video, and you must leave that keyword in a comment. And in a video at a future date, I will use the random comment picker to give away this 1964. So with that said, I hope you guys are paying attention. Use that keyword in your comment. You're welcome to make multiple comments, but you only get one entry. So with that said, I did plug all the silver into Coinflation, or I'm sorry, into Coin Apps. It's about $408 at today's melt value, and we know silver's way, way down. It's just under $21 an ounce right now. With premiums, even at today's price, this would be $450 to maybe $480 in silver. You know, I'd love to see silver pop back up, but I'm not going to be selling any of this stuff anytime soon. So with that said, if you're new to the channel, this is probably my third or fourth epic find. Make sure you subscribe so you get all my videos. So click that subscribe button and click that little bell and select all so you get notified each and every time I drop a new video. Leave me a comment. Like I said, enter the giveaway. Hit that thumbs up button so more people see this video. I hope you guys like this. I know I like making it. You guys take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.